Hello, I'm Teman Teng.
And I'm Mira.
We are from SMK Seri Bintang Utara, and today we with Chef Niklesh, and we'll be interviewing Chef Niklesh today. So my first question, Chef, how do we become a professional chef?
To become a professional chef, either pastry or a culinary chef, the very first thing is to find a good school, a good culinary school or a pastry school. It could be based on the program, what kind of program they offer, who are the teachers, what are the credential of teachers, what kind of culture is there in the school, is it a hands-on school, is it more on the academic side? So all those things you have to keep in mind.
Thank you, Chef, for the explanation. My question is it better to start our career as a chef in a hotel or a restaurant, and why?
Well, you have to understand the structure of food and beverage industry. There are hotels, there are resorts, there are fine dining restaurant, cafe, pastry shop, bakeries and production kitchen. It depends on you what exactly you want to become. Maybe before you choose a school, you don't have a clarity, but I'm sure after you attend any of the school and you go for internship, you have a much better clarity that in which direction you want your career to go. Motivate the students to join the hotel kitchen first, because the kitchen is big, the operation is much bigger. Number of chefs working in the kitchen is much more as compared to a restaurant or a cafe. That gives a very good exposure and learning to the students at that level. I'll try to give you a small example. In any of the hotel, there must be a all-day dining restaurant. There must be a specialty restaurant, could be Japanese, could be Chinese, could be Peruvian, right? Each hotel have a banquet kitchen where they cater a lot of events, right? So when you look at a main kitchen where all the food is prepared, then apart from that, there is a butchery where all the meats are broken into small pieces, cut in small parts, and then from there it goes to different restaurants, right? Then there is a vegetable section where all the vegetables are cut in small pieces or parts, and then they deliver it to other kitchens as per the requirement. Then there is a salad room where all the salads are prepared. Then there's bakery and pastry, right? And think about, as a fresh graduate, all these kitchens, they are interlinked, they work together. That means the hotel have so many amount of number of kitchens, so many equipments, so many people working out. This is an experience. It's like a kind of exposure. Now, one hotel may have about 10 to 15 different kitchens, but all are working together for a betterment of the guest to make a good food. Now, if you go for a cafe, it's only one single kitchen. That means a small menu. I'm not saying that they're not good. I'm sure they're very, very good. But I'm speaking from a student point of view. Okay, when you make a career, you need to have a good foundation. A good foundation where better equipments, more chefs are working out. So you get to see very professional culture, okay? And you see a much better quality of ingredients and equipments. Okay, later on you can always go to a fine dining restaurant or a cafe or a pastry shop, no problem at all. But from a student point of view, we always say have a good foundation, go for a bigger place where you can learn more, you have a better exposure.
That's very great to know that. So, Chef, for my final question, do you have any advice for other high school students who want to pursue this career?
I believe it's a beautiful career. You can work in hotels, you can work in fine dining restaurant, you can work in cafe, bakery or pastry shop, or in production kitchen. And later on, if you want to start up your own career, that means you can have your own wedding cake studios, you can make your own chocolates, you can make your own boulangerie. Okay, so the opportunities are too many. It's up to you which direction you want to take your career. I'll give you my own example.
Okay.
A couple of years back, when I was a student, just like you, I started from a pastry or culinary school. I went to hotel. I worked there for a couple of years. I traveled around the world, worked in different kind of hotels, resorts, did lots of opening also. And later on, when I was about to decide my next phase of life, I realized that I have spent enough time in the food and beverage industry, and I should go into the teaching part. So I opened APC in Malaysia to start in 2010. So I go into teaching line, and today I teach people like you. So any kind of career you want to do that, your direction should be very, very clear. But opportunities are enormous. Hope after the discussion today, You have a much better learning about the chef industry, about the career opportunities, and I'm sure this will help you take a better decision in future for you or other student as well.
What I have learned today is Chef Niklesh shared all the useful information to me. Therefore, I am very motivated to pursue my career.
Okay, I think what Chef has shared about starting in a hotel was very useful for me.